If you are anything like me, you're just thinking, is this the middle of the week or where the hell did this weekend go? You got a home here. Welcome to the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. Appreciate you hanging out. Almost missed our start time because I was recording tomorrow's show. Tomorrow's show is a very special show. It's something that's a little bit near and dear to my heart, if you will. And one of the things that I was exposed through Camping Chad was a place called Barbecue Mission, and Barbecue Mission feeds the Valley's homeless several times a week. And when I say feed, it's not like a soup kitchen; it is pit smokers. I mean, sorry, pellet grill smokers. It's pulled pork, it's brisket. They absolutely. What's up, Eddie? They absolutely step up for the homeless here in the Valley. So they have a golf tournament coming on May 17th. And I wanted to make sure that I got those guys on the show. So tomorrow is going to be a very special edition of the Go Show, and we'll play them on Ion as well because they have a golf tournament on May 17th, Palm Valley Golf Course, bbqmission.org. So you'll hear the call that these guys heeded to start this mission in this organization. So it literally has changed my life. It has made me a better human being. And I'm not kidding. It literally made me a better human being. Grizz, Rhonda, how y'all doing? Again, tomorrow we're going to chat with Jeff Simpson. And Steve was his name that set up this thing, yes. If they need volunteers, I'm in. Grizz, I really appreciate that, buddy. They have, and you'll hear in the show tomorrow, they have for the event the volunteers already staged, ready to go. But future events and just showing up and feeding the homeless is one of the coolest things. And what it's not like and I say again because I just talked to them, I apologize. But it's not just okay, here's some soup in a bowl, now get the hell out of here. It's place settings, tablecloths, easy ups, just basically the red carpet, and really, really good. Yes, so tomorrow and Friday are pre-recorded. Yes, Rhonda. Yes, they are. I'm turning old, so I'm just going to go turn old. This basically is going to be 2 days of Mike getting his life together to start the next decade with. It's basically what it is. That's how it's going to go down. But I appreciate you, Grizz. bbqmission.org, and just sign up and help. The cool thing is they put you on a basic job, pretty damn basic job when you first got there. The first time I was there, I was handing out the plastic little baggies that have a fork, a knife, and a napkin in it. That's what I was doing. I was handing them a plate and that. Welcome. A plate and that. Welcome. That's it. And then they went down the line and they did everything. I got moved up to condiments one time. I'm not gonna brag, but I did. I was pretty dang good with the ketchup and the mustard and the barbecue sauce bottles going. It looked like cocktail. I felt like Tom Cruise. Yeah. Welcome to 56. I appreciate you, kid. I really, really do. It's a really cool. It's some life-changing stuff. I remember Queen Bee and I were downtown one time. And I said, the dude passed on a bike. I'm like, Hank. And she was like, yes. I'm like, the conservative talk show host has a heart for homeless. It's okay. Yes. And I know him. He shows up and he's got a hell of a following. He's a good dude. Volunteer, my wife made my weekend plans on the honeydew list. Brother, don't I know it? Like I'm using this as an excuse that I'm going to take the next 2 days and really focus on what we call getting Mike's life in order. But Queen Bee says that all the time. She just looks around the house and she's like, or she looks at my garage and she's doing these. Then she looks at my desktop on my laptop and is like, you need to get your life in order. She's right. I do need to get my life in order. That's why I have her around. Yes, that's why I have her around. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. We here in the 50 Club welcome. I appreciate that. Yes. I'm very proud to be 50, to become 50 on Saturday. I'm very, very, very proud to be becoming 50. And because I get to say 50. And that's it. So, yeah. It's kind of remember when you turn 21? Obviously you do. But when you turn 20, you're like, it kind of gives you some sort of legitimacy. Then you turn 25, we can rent a car, hotel rooms, things like that. You're like, all right, 25, doing it up now. and then you turn 50. You turn 40 and you feel old. Then you turn 50 and you're like, I'm aging like fine wine, baby. Aging like fine wine. Yes. Saturday's your wedding. April 19th is your wedding anniversary. That's cool, man. Rock on. So, okay, Alfred. So April 19th is April 19th is Alfred's anniversary, my birthday, and Waco and Oklahoma City bombing. Yay! Hey, how about all that? 50 pesos. No. God, I remember when my we used to as kids, well, not as kids, when my sister and I were kids, our grandparents would take us to Mexico with the Fam Bam in their RV, and we take down like toys and stuff like that about yard sales, things like that, and donate them to orphanages. And I just thought that was really cool. But one time we went out to dinner, and it said today's special, blah blah blah, $3,000. Of course, that was pesos, but which was probably at that time $8. Today's special, $3,000. I thought we were the richest people on the planet. I swore I was like, oh my, are you kidding me? We're rolling 6 deep into this place at $3K a pop. Woo! Yeah. Oh, you share your birthday with Willie Nelson. Fantastic. All right. Okay. That's solid. You did roll me up and smoke me when I die. Mm-hmm. I honestly think that Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain might be the most beautiful song ever written. Period. Don't know why. Just how it is. I hope somebody come along with me on that. Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain, Willie Nelson. Then roll me up and smoke me when I die. Same thing. Okay, let's get to this. You guys, the outing that we had, last what she's going to do a video on it. Who's going to do a video on it? Yeah, 50 pesos. I actually, should I play it? I don't think I have it as a video. But she sent out she didn't remind me that I was turning $50 people. And she dubbed in, I'm playing a toy accordion. And she dubbed in like as if I was playing Happy Birthday. It's pretty solid. Mm-hmm. No, you say 50-50. You're going to say 50-50. 55. Or tree 50. Yeah. Anyway, 350. Can we get to this? Queen Bee and I went a little outing last weekend, as we showed you, with the dogs and paddle boards, this, that, and the other thing. Can I just talk about, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to speak in my native tongue right now. If you guys don't mind, I would like to kind of switch off the media vibe and get into my native tongue. There are assholes at the lake. And I'm saying assholes at the lake. I don't understand it. I don't know who raised these people. They're getting themselves and their kids outdoors, which seems that there was some sort of guidance in their younger years that taught them that this is the right thing to do. You get outdoors, you teach your kids things outdoors, you go fishing, and you have a well-adjusted life. And then you're doing that, but you're acting like an asshole. And I'm so upset about this because my precious outdoors, your precious outdoors, is being invaded by assholes. And I don't know why. Oh boy, buddy. Yeah. Okay. I ain't afraid. I ain't scared. Okay. All right. Okay. Sweet baby Jesus. Okay. Yeah. I haven't been drinking, y'all. But I will be drinking on my birthday. My 50th year will be the healthiest year of my life that I've dedicated to. And that is going to be, I'm going to kick the alcohol and do the exercising and the hiking and the outdoors and the vitamins and all that stuff. And we're going to see if I can get Dr. Amato to be like, holy crap, dude, great job. So it's this way. Yep. Mm-hmm. But okay, you can be an a-hole in your home. That's fine. But the thing that it really sucks is that when I am, so here's what we did. We roll in Queen Bee's little truck. It's not a truck. It's a truck. It's a little Honda Ridgeline. So we call it a truck. did pretty good getting down this little rock hill and stuff like that. And we get down and we find this cool little spot. I'm like, cool. And it's about 20, 30 yards away from a couple, just a couple, that has some poles in the water and things like that. And they're just sitting there with their lawn chairs. I'm like, this is perfect. They got their little SUV right up against them. I'm like, oh, this is a perfect spot. We're being courteous, this and that. So we're there and we're hanging out and getting set up. The dogs, again, this is a test run for the dogs. Setting up maybe 5 yards from us is this group of 4 girls, 2 guys, and they're young and they are just, I'm like, oh, come on. Really? You guys are on top of us. And we're like, okay, this is okay. It's just whatever. It is what it is. And I'll get into what the hell they were doing later. And they've got 2 dogs with them. And going into who the hell raised these people. I watched this and look, I was, just kind of, there's some gnashing of teeth. But I was sincere when I looked at Queen Bee and I said, do you know what I've noticed? And this was a pretty steep incline rocky hill that they parked on to come down to a little sandy spot. Same with us. The 2 guys were just stood there. And they watched these 4 young ladies. These kids were early 20s. Watch all the girls go up and get all the gear from back and forth the truck. I'm okay. Women's lib, tough women, this, that. No. I wanted to grab this pink bathing suit wearing little punk and grab him by the ear and say, son, you get up there and you get the gear. You didn't sit there and watch. You didn't sit there and watch and drinking your little White Claw or whatever the hell you were drinking and watching them go back and forth. Oh, and me, that's what offends you. You can set up right next to my camp spot and be a jerk, whatever. I'll just get grumpy. That's fine. But I'm damn near offended when I see a young man not doing what they should have been doing with this group of very scantily clad young ladies. Anyway, so they had their 2 dogs. Our dogs are freaking out. Their dogs are freaking out. I'm like, okay, this is not enjoyable. Then this F-250 rolls up. Jacked up F-250. And this guy parks, like he sets his truck up kind of because it's up on the hill. He kind of sets his truck up right between Queen Bee and I and the Mystery Machine gang next to us. And we're like, there's 5-10 yards between us. There's no way in hell this guy saw that opening and is going to come set up his camp. 4 kids get out of the truck with fishing gear. And he brings his cooler down, puts it right between us and the little young group over there. And I'm like, oh, no way in hell. They're going to be fishing? And they have all these kids and they're squeezing into this little 10-yard little thing. No way in hell. No. So Queen Bee gets the idea. She goes in, she rolls up to the kids, the youngsters over there. And she's like, hey, are your dogs friendly? Let's make our dogs as insufferable as possible. And the dogs are barking and pulling and this and that and this and that. And then the crew actually got the hint and went down. But why the hell do we have to do that? Why does anyone have to do that? I mean, Queen Bee and I passed up on a lot of spots that were like, that's a little too tight. That's a little too, even though it was just the 2 of us, lawn chairs, a cooler, and 2 dogs. That's it. That's all we were doing. We weren't fishing. We had our paddle boards. But I mean, we do that stuff right between, the chairs and the water. So I'm not taking up anybody's space. It's off the rails right now. And I understand this is a West Valley Lake. Us West Valley people are we're kind of party heavy. So it's okay. But it is just don't be that person. Just don't. And it was weird that the very young crew next to us was building content while they were there. It was a certain kind of content that I'm like, okay, now I have to defend the idiot that brought all of his kids to fish tightly between 2 camps with dogs. I have to defend them because kids are involved. I'm like, why in the hell are you guys doing that right now? You don't have to do that right now. They whatever site they're on, whatever try to clicks they're trying to get or signups they're trying to get. There was some interesting adult activity going on next to us. I'm like, where are we? I feel now I feel like I'm fitty. Now I feel like I'm fitty. I'm, yeah, kids these days. But damn. I mean, I get playing your music a little too loud. I get getting a little, probably celebrating the adult beverages a little too much. I get it. But that kind of stuff, taking pictures of this and that, doing it. No. Yeah. People are stupid in numbers and getting more so. Yes, Alfred, the funny thing is then you definitely tune into tomorrow's show. One of my favorite memes that I send even my most devout Christian friends is y'all mother effers need Jesus. Every group text I'm in is just, it goes off the rails every now and again. I need to bring everybody back with, come on, guys. Yeah. Sounds like you went camping several years ago. I'll see here. Okay. All right. Dispersed camping means if someone is there, move on. Apparently, there are only rules in Coconino and Natanto. Yeah. I'm the king of the dog eye. You guys saw that when I did the show from the truck. I will dog eye somebody. Guy tried to run me off the freeway. I was like, well, then try. But I mean, he's just driving like an idiot. So I needed to go past him now, and I need to look over and give him the dog eye. Right? Yeah, that's how it's run. This guy camping with his kids, he moved because I didn't stop staring at him. I wasn't dog eyeing him. I was just staring at him. And I would say things like, even though Queen Bee had said not one word, I would say, yeah, I think they're setting up right there with fishing poles. And I just stare. I'm not trying to start any fights. I'm just like, dude, I need to wake you up. What you're doing is not okay. Why do you have to ruin our Sunday? And by the way, ruin your own Sunday. Who wants to do that? Maybe he just wanted to be next to the easy up next to us that was doing the taking pictures of naughty bits and whatnot. Yeah, maybe. Maybe the guy's actually onto something. Yeah. I kid. Yeah. But I don't understand. I get the boat ramps. Everyone's drunk. Everyone's pissed off. Everyone's tired. They want to get home. And there's some people that can back a trailer up, some that can't, some that can launch a boat, some that can't. Trailer boat, some that can't. So fights break out. I get it. But on the beach where there's miles and miles and miles of beach. Tell you, BLM needs passes now, and an easier way to get them and have a sticker and a license. Yeah. It's funny because Maricopa County Parks, which Queen Bee bought the pass for because we're there so many times, left it in my truck. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we don't have the pass now. That's okay. They look it up from your phone number. Male's perspective thing. Don't use the urinal immediately next to another dude. Yeah, you don't. That's right. There's unspoken law there. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Drives me nuts. Or you don't, if there's 3 urinals right in front of you, if there's 3 urinals, you do not go to the center urinal. Ever. What the hell? If you roll in somebody's in center urinal, I'm like, okay, this is about to get awkward. But again, I learned how to pee at Dodger Stadium, so it's okay. Dodger Stadium is a trough. There's no dividers. There's no urinals. It's a trough. Like the book Yellow River by I.P. Freely. Anyway, it truly is. Yes, same camping and fishing. Amen to that. I guess the bottom line is just don't be a-holes. Yeah, don't be a-holes. I'm going to give you guys a tent update. If you saw my post yesterday, and oh goodness sakes, I'm an idiot. Yesterday I didn't do a show because I was on a 1-day timeout from the streaming services. So I didn't do a show, but I did Ion because that was over, 24 hours. I was good. I was back in the game. Everything was good. I could have done a Go show yesterday. It has nothing to do with Ion. And I just assumed, so I was like, technical difficulties, whatever I posted. I'm like, then Queen Bee was like, well, why didn't you do a Go show? I'm like, well, because I was, yeah. So I'm an idiot. Anyway. I need to get tents together for a tent together for our Havasupai trip next week. And the first tent option I was given was the size of a burrito. And of course, I'm being told that don't worry, these things open up. They're big, they're roomy, they're this and that. I didn't even look at it because on the side of the package was basically a drawing, a depiction of a human being inside this tent. And I'm like, no way. There's no way this person is as big as I am. And how am I going to fit Queen Bee in here? Hell no. Yeah. So TP style, that's pretty rad. But the second one that I did today, and I'll be posting that, is a 2-person tent. I'm going to say this again. This is how tent not naming, categorizing works. If it is a 4-person tent, that means 2 human beings and gear. If it is a 2-person tent, that means 1 human being and gear. That's it. Period. 6-person tent, 3 human beings and gear. Always cut it in half and know you can put your gear in there. So I FaceTime Queen Bee when I got this thing up in the back. And I said, dear, listen, my head is at one end of this and my feet are at the other. And there's just enough room. And I mean just enough room for you to get in here with me. Cool. Sounds like a plan. And I love me some Queen Bee. I'm down with that plan. The hell are we gonna do with our gear? Like it's tight. Like turning over, rolling over in your sleep is an issue. So we are going to be looking for a 4-person tent because I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not even gonna try. There's another 2-person tent. I'm not even gonna do. No way in the world. 2-person canvas, 2 cats, our gear, and now a dog, and we have a patio. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. 4's perfect. 4 works. 4's the way to go for 2 peeps. Yeah. Yeah, Lynn, amen, brother. Amen. Amen. Never believe that. It's always a bunch of BS. It really is. I love this because I don't eat sugar. So I eat IPAs. So that's why I look like I do. But I don't eat sugar. So you see the people like, oh, no, there's no sugar in this. My ass. Yeah, do you know the what was it? Modified corn, whatever the hell it is. Yeah, that's all sugar. 2/10 of both. So I want to throw them. Oh, nice. Damn. Okay. All separate. One is bait to throw off would-be predators. Dang. See, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. We actually have a you buy the if you see in the outdoor showers. We haven't used it yet because we've been at sites that you can walk to pretty much to facilities. But we have an outdoor shower that has a Lugabaloo in it, so it's basically an outhouse. So that's 2 tents that we set up. Either way, it's intense. Okay, anyway. We're going with 4-person tent. There's no way. And Queen Bee was like, oh, but we got to keep it light. We got to keep it light. Okay, I'd add 1.5 pounds if that means that tent, that 4-person tent, so the 2-person tent are 2 pounds. If it means that has a place to put our gear and we can actually, roll over and not smack each other in the face with our elbows. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm all for snuggling as much as the next guy, but I mean, this is the next man who loves his woman. But there's a time where you're like, you know what? I'm going to peel off here. Yeah. Ain't no peeling off in this. In 3 nights like that? I don't know. We'll see when we survive it. I kid, dear. Of course, we're going to survive it. Everything's going to be fun. We're going to have a great time. We're going to be in the Grand Canyon. I got a flask. I ordered a flask today because I didn't have just kind of a portable flask. I got, the fancy flasks that I've been gifted over the years. But like a camping flask. Because there's no way in hell I'm going to be at the bottom of the Grand Canyon and not sipping on a nice Reposado tequila or a nice bourbon. There's no way. Like, why? What's the point of going down? That's just, you have that little sip and just, it is like, I believe. That's how I see it in my head. Mm-hmm. See, I knew I was going to get some crap talking. I knew this. Fly you back. Okay, fine. Fly me back to the top. I'm going to put we're going to 4-person tent. Michael, you're a little late to the game, champ. We're wrapping this up, but dear darling, my love, my everything. We're not doing the 2-person thing. Primarily because I don't want to be elbowed in the face, and I don't want to elbow you in the face. We need a little bit of wiggle room, if you know what I'm saying. Not that kind of wiggle room, Grizz. Settle down. Or maybe that kind of wiggle room, whatever. All right, I'm getting out of here. You guys are amazing. Tune in tomorrow. One of the coolest things that you can do in May is going to be featured on the show with Barbecue Mission. So tune in tomorrow right here on the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of state, nation, world that we live in.